So, welcome back to the second half of term one, and hope you had a relaxing half-term break and that you're well energized and ready for the rest of this term. This was the first year that we've experimented with a 2-week half-term break. The reason being is this is traditionally the longest term in the school year, and it was felt that particularly with our summer activities, with our different program, it was a good time to experiment. We see a number of schools in the area going towards a 2-week break, and we can see many advantages and some disadvantages. But I'd like to hear from you, the parents, how it was for you. Is it something you'd like to see us keep? Can you see the advantages, or do you think the disadvantages outweigh? As usual, usual email address, aharrison@standrewsschools.com, or drop in and see me here on the campus. I'd like to talk to you quickly today about two very important aspects. The first aspect is the ongoing political protests we're seeing here in Bangkok and further beyond in Thailand. And the second aspect, equally as important, is the search for a new head of school here at S107. So, political protests here in Thailand and particularly here in Bangkok. I'm sure most people are aware that these are going on, and most of you will also have been aware that occasionally these protests have been in the local area close to S107. As a school, we monitor the situation as carefully as we can, and we make proactive decisions to make sure your children are kept safe. So we try and make those in a timely manner, but sometimes the situation dictates that we have to make quick decisions. So I'm asking all parents at this point, whilst these political protests continue, please keep looking at all of the school channels for communication, and if we have an early closure due to getting the children and our staff home safely, please be able to react to that. As ever, if you can't be there to meet your children, we will come up with a plan, but this is important that we consider the safety of our students and we get them home in a safe manner on safe routes. So now moving on to the headship search. The search is now well underway, and we've had a global reach with our advertisement. We've hired a specialist education recruitment consultancy called Search Associates who are running this process for us. Lizzie West here at S107 is the school's coordinator, and she is liaising between Search Associates and the school to make sure that they have all the information they need in order for them to do the preliminary findings. So I'd now like to hand over to Lizzie and for Lizzie to explain what they've done so far.
Hi. I'm Lizzie West, and I'm part of the leadership team at St Andrew's School, and I've been asked to be involved in the recruitment of the new head of school. So far, the process has involved meeting with different groups of our community with the Search Associates. The groups that we have met so far are students, parents, teachers, senior leadership team, and our sister heads. The good thing about this process has been that we've been able to listen to our community, find out their opinions, find out their thoughts and their feelings as we move forward to appointing a new head of school. We've also had the opportunity to speak to Search Associates to tell them about our school, St Andrews, because we want to get a head that is a head for our school, not for any school. It's been an exciting process to be involved in, and this will ensure that the Search Associates will get the right candidate for our school, and that we get a new head for St Andrews 107, and that we move forward together.
So the result of all of that work that Lizzie's just described and all the work the Search Associates have been doing means we have now received over 100 quality applications. Search Associates' next job is to take that 100 quality applications and streamline it down to about 20 by doing some preliminary interviews and some background checks, and then the school will get more actively involved. When we have 20 candidates, we'll be looking for a short list of probably 4 to 5, and then we will be looking to interview, ideally here on campus, but clearly if there's somebody that's overseas, it looks like reality means at the moment we will have to interview online. Those interviews are probably set now for the end of November, and we will be outlining who can be involved, how it will operate, and any feedback on that in the next coming weeks. So with interviews not happening until possibly November, the chances of somebody being able to start in January are quite slim. As I've always said, I will be available to help the school and to carry on leading the school until we're able to hand over to the right candidate. And I'm sure you'll all appreciate it's much more important that we get this process right than we rush it. But please rest assured, I am committed and I will be here until we have the right candidate in place. So once again, thank you for listening to this video update. And it's great to hear your views. Please keep them coming to me, whether it be by email or popping in and seeing me. Your feedback is important to me. It helps us guide the school and it gives us the all-round community feel. Thank you.
This week at S107, we are really pleased to be celebrating a really important Thai festival in the Thai calendar, which is Loi Krathong. Kun Pat, our head of our Thai department, will be talking us through this process and the event that has taken place here at S107 this week. Alongside that, I'd like to wish you all and all of our Thai families a happy Loi Krathong. And I also know that some of our families will be celebrating Halloween. So happy Halloween and happy Loi Krathong from all of us here at St Andrews 107.
Loi Krathong is the famous festival celebrated annually throughout Thailand and some Southeast Asian countries. And what is Loi Krathong? The word Loi means to float, and the word Krathong means the lotus-shaped light, love, decorating with some beautiful flowers, incense stick, and candles. The purpose of this festival is to apologize to the goddess of river. When is Loi Krathong? It happened on the night, on the full moon, in the 12th of the lunar month calendar. And in Thailand, the lunar month is slightly different from the Western calendar. People go to the lake, the river, or the canal nearby. They bring the krathong with their families and friends. They make the wish and release the krathong in the rivers. So at St. Andrew, we are doing the celebration every year. This year, the early year and primary students will make the krathong in their classroom from 8 to 9 o'clock. And in secondary, we make the krathong in Thai lessons. So everyone is welcome to join. สวัสดีค่ะสำหรับโรงเรียนนานาชาติเซนต์แอนดรูนะคะทางโรงเรียนก็ได้มีการจัดเทศกาลลอยกระทงเป็นประจำทุกๆปีสำหรับปีนี้นักเรียนระดับชั้นอนุบาลและประถมศึกษาจะมีการทำกระทงในชั้นเรียนตั้งแต่เวลา 8-9 โมงนะคะและสำหรับเด็กระดับมัธยมจะมีการเรียนทำกระทงจากวัสดุธรรมชาติในคาบเรียนวิชาภาษาไทยค่ะขอให้ทุกคนนะคะมีความสุขกับเทศกาลแห่งสีสันนี้นะคะขอบคุณค่ะ